This is what budgeting looks like when you stop chasing perfection. Hey, you guys, welcome back. My name is Salisa, and today's video is going to be a little bit more low-key, but very, very real. After the video from a couple of days ago where I talked about why traditional budgeting hasn't been working for me, a lot of you asked what I actually do instead, so I wanted to kind of show you. This isn't a perfect budget setup. It's not aesthetic or fancy. It's just the system I use to stay consistent without feeling overwhelmed. I've been processing Etsy orders all day today, so instead of forcing myself to have a big sit-down video, I'm just going to walk you through how I use Cash Stuffing Now as a support system, not a rule book, okay? And if budgeting has ever made you feel behind, pressured, or like you need to keep starting over, then this video is definitely for you. Let's get into it. So this is going to be a real life look into my budgeting. All year, I've been using the Complete Easy Cash Budget Weekly Planner in order to plan out my budget. These books can be found down below, linked in my Amazon storefront. They're very affordable, less than $20 for all my budget planners. There is a new budget planner that just came out. I'll link the video up here if you want to see a flip through of the new planner style and why it has slight upgrades from this one, but both are very, very effective. Like I said, I've been doing it all year long and the videos have been here to prove it, okay? We're going to be moving on to the last month in this planner, and we're going to budget out a little bit of what I have, some cash from my, wait a minute, that's my monthly spread. Okay, and we're going to be budgeting out some cash that I have from Etsy. Thank you to everybody who has been purchasing from my Etsy shop. I did take it down, and I'm going to relaunch it again probably in the beginning of the year, like the second week of January. Also, I did want to mention, I'm thinking about having, what do you call it? An auction. I did it before for a girlfriend's birthday as a live here, and I'm thinking about doing that as well again, but this would just be a live for fun, and it will be a bonus video for the day. So I have a couple of completed binders, I have a save the day binder, and a couple of save the day spiral bound notebooks. I have some more most basic savings challenge envelopes, and I thought about coming on live and then just having a whole like auction for the day between Christmas and New Year. So look forward to that, and I'll talk about it more as it comes closer, okay? And how I want the auction to work is the items would already be packaged and ready to go. And on camera, you would win the auction, and then I would list it. You'd go straight to Etsy, purchase, and I would print your label and send your package that very day, right? Because it's already packed up. I just need to put the label on it and send it out, and we move on to the next auction item and have fun and laugh and joke in between. So that's going to kind of be after the 12 days of fun. And when we're leading into the new year, we'll probably head into that. Okay. So that's something you guys can look forward to. Anyway, as far as today's budget, what I usually do is calculate everything that I'm going to do on my weekly layout spreads. Now, I do have a 2-page calendar spread where I talked about everything I needed to pay. And the only thing left I have to pay for this month are my student loans and my mortgage. And I decided to go ahead and pay my student loans out of my Etsy income. So out of Etsy, I took a disbursement for $1,300. It was a little bit more than what I was expecting, but from there, I paid my student loans and I paid $1,000. That was the plan all month long. And so that $1,000 is all I have left. And I mean, $1,000 is what I've already spent. So I have $300 remaining. Let's go ahead and initial that. All right, let me bring you guys down just a little bit. Okay, now as far as cash envelopes, I already have money in cash envelopes, and I also have a grocery sinking fund, which is money that I've been saving all month long or for the past few months in order to have some additional money at Christmas time to spend on meals. My sister ended up saying she's going to pay for our Christmas dinner, and that's her gift to everybody, is for us to go to her house and have Christmas dinner. So I'm going to be using that just to get groceries around the house at this time of year while Jace is out of school. You know, if you got a teenager, when they're out of school, the grocery bill goes up. So I'm going to use it in that way. And with that being said, there's nothing that needs to go into cash envelopes right now. I have gas money, and I had already budgeted out for this next coming week. When I am doing my budget very simplistically, I look at my cash envelopes to see if there's any categories that I need to pull money from, like right now. Meaning, do I need gas money? Do I need money for myself? Do I need money to get my nails done? By the way, I still have that sore on my finger. Can you guys see it right there? And I'm afraid to go get my nails done while I have that. So I keep putting Neosporin on it, and hopefully it'll heal up soon and I'll be able to get my nails. But Christmas nails we won't be getting because I'm not going in there with the sore, an open area. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, as far as sinking funds, I didn't have many sinking funds that I had budgeted for that I wanted to get done this month because I was mainly trying to focus on completing savings challenges and my daughter's college binder. I do need to put some money in Janae's envelope and some money into medical, and I'll put about $50 into each. That's the flexibility of sinking funds. You can decide what type of sinking funds you want to have and how much you want to put in. Every single time you can make a different decision. I have a plan for the month of how much I want to be in these categories, and these were the only 2 categories that I laid out for this month. Typically, I have a whole list of sinking funds that I'm saving for. Think of them as like mini savings accounts that you're saving for a future expense. For my daughter, Janae, I always save for her throughout the month. And in the beginning of the month, I give her some spending money so she can get groceries and things like that because she's a college student. And then medical, I know that I have some dental bills that are coming up. You guys, I went to the dentist and I think my work is going to be somewhere around $1,500. I too have to get some wisdom teeth pulled. So anyway, I've been saving some money towards medical so I can pay for some of those expenses. Even though I have health insurance, I still have copays and amounts that need to be paid. So that's kind of how I use my sinking funds, as mini savings accounts that I put money into that will build up, and over time I'll probably eventually need to spend. So that's only $100 going in there, which will leave $200 remaining. This book makes it easy because it kind of lays out step by step what you should be thinking about. Of course, your income comes first, and then any bills is primary. Next, you need the cash envelopes, which is your money for gas, groceries, spending, eating out, whatever it is you're doing with that. And then you would move to your short-term savings account. And then we have fun with savings challenges. So I'm going to put towards savings challenges the rest of the money, which will be $200. Now, I'll probably need to make some change because I only have $100 bills. I got 3 $100 bills. So I'll make a little bit of change so that we can make all this happen. But basically, I just took the money that I had from Etsy, and that's the amount that I actually brought to budget with, right? Because I do make more through my Etsy sales, but I have to pay for supplies. I have to pay for taxes, so I don't want to, and I have to reinvest into other products. So I brought $1,300 additional. I had some money from before, but $1,300 is what I brought this time. Paying my student loans, that money stays in my account. I don't take that out. I just go ahead and make a payment after I have the money transferred from Etsy to my bank account. I make a payment and I pull the remainder out, which is what I have here on the table coming up. And then I've decided now I want to put some towards sinking funds and some towards savings challenges. Savings challenges is also just like a long-term saving for me. Sometimes I have a goal of what I'm going to do with the savings challenges, and sometimes I'm just saving. And eventually I'll get to the point where I reallocate it to something that I want. It can go towards sinking funds. It can go towards my long-term savings of like 3 to 6 months ahead. There's so many different ways that you can do it. But I like the challenge that savings challenge gives me, right? It makes me feel like you need to complete this. And because of that, I push myself to save even more than I would on my own. So that's why I use savings challenges. Okay, so that is everything as far as the budget of it all. And now we just need to figure out how we're going to put the money away. Sometimes when I'm tired, I tell myself, just don't budget and it's fine, and that's what I was talking about in the other video where I give myself grace whenever I don't want to. But today I was like, I have some money from Etsy. Let me just find a home for it. So I went to the bank and got the extra over and above my student loan payment, which is $300. So we're going to try to make some change for this $300. I'm going to see if I have anything in here. If not, I do have a completed binder. Yeah, no. I don't think there's any change in this binder. Hold on. Let me see if anybody has 250s. There we go. 250s is exactly what I need. So I'm going to take some money out of birthdays and put a $100 bill in. And that'll take care of the change that we need for right now. I'm just going to lay these bills on the table. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to lay on the table. I have a cash tray right over there, but I don't feel like grabbing it. So, see what I'm saying? You just, you just keep going. No matter what happens, you just keep going. I've been so busy today. All right, so as far as Janae, which is my daughter, I told you I try to give her money. She only has $100. I'm going to put 50 in here for her, so that's 150. And we're halfway where I want to be. I think I budgeted for 300, either 200 or 300 for her. So we're almost there. And the other $50 needs to go into medical, which is right here. Right now I only have 250, but we'll put another 50 and that'll be $300 going towards medical copays if needed, which we already know I have some dental expenses. So that is everything for the sinking funds. And now we have $200 left, which is here on the table. I do want to grab some change, and we're going to be doing some savings challenges with that. To get started, I like to use my completed binder. Now, the completed binder, you don't have to have this if you're doing cash budgeting, but what it does help is as I complete savings challenges, I put the money inside of here, right? And I break it down in denominations. That way I can use it for change whenever I come from the bank with two $100 bills. So I'm gonna put the two $100 bills in here, and I'm gonna make change by getting some bills, smaller bills out of here so I can do some savings challenges. So let's start with some 20s. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 160. Now, never would I ever think that I wouldn't want to go get my cash tray. But I just don't feel like reaching over there to the other desk. It's literally right over there. I just don't feel like doing it. So I'm kind of coming down with a cold too. 10, 20, 30. So that's 190. And 2 5s. My best friend at work was sneezing and coughing everywhere. And she said, I just have allergies. I was like, are you sick? Step away from me. She was like, no, I just have allergies. I just have allergies. She kept saying she just has allergies. Let me tell you something. Why did I start sneezing and coughing next? That girl didn't have allergies. She got a cold. All right, so now that we have some change here on the table, we're going to start putting some money towards our savings challenges. Now, I would advise you, if you're getting started, you don't need all the savings challenges that I have. I make cute and colorful savings challenges over on Etsy. So, of course, I'm going to be using the things that I created, right? But for you, you don't have to have all of these savings challenges in order to make your game work. Excuse me, boo, move over. Just think about if you want to get 1 or 2 challenges, they help you to save money, right? They encourage you to complete this little bookmark after doing all the Fridays in the year 2025, which is what this one is. And after you save them all, you saved $443 on this side and $399 on this side. So almost $1,000 just by keep forging ahead. And since today's the 20th, we need to put at least $19 in this challenge to color in for yesterday's date, the 19th. But I'm going to put a $20 bill. So, because I don't want to get any more change. So we're going to put $20 into the bookmark challenges. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. I have another challenge for Christmas, which is this one. This is the Christmas December challenge. And let's put another 20, which will be this 15 and this 5. So that'll be $40 total going into the bookmark challenges. All right. So $40 going in. Now for this money, I've been saving it since the beginning of June. No, the beginning of July for all of the second and third quarter. No. What am I talking about? For all the third and fourth quarter is what I've been saving. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 50, 70, 90, 13, 10, 15, 21. 13, 21. I am going to zero this out at the end of the year. We only have one more dot to do for our Fridays challenge, which will be the Friday right after Christmas. And I might do it a little bit early. We'll count this up and move it on over. I'm thinking about doing a very large count up very soon. All right, next on the scene is my Simplified challenge. I kind of made a promise to myself to put something towards the Simplified challenge every time I've done a cash stuffing, and I still haven't kept the word to myself. That's okay. We're going to get it done when we can, and today's one of those days where we absolutely can. Last video, I was so interested in getting done with this stack mo money. I was like, listen, any dollar I got is going in there until we're done, and then I just didn't do this. Well, with this challenge, it's really simple. You save $3,000 when you save all the numbers. You literally can pick a number like a $10 bill, or you could pick 50. You pick whatever it is you can do for your budget at that time. If you get paid bi-weekly and you do 2 boxes every single pay period, you'll be done in 1 year. I'm just moving ahead. Every time I do a cash stuffing, I'm stuffing something, even if it is just $10. Today, I want to put 40. I have 20s and that sounds nice and even. So we're going to put 40 in here. And all the challenges that I'm using, I sell in my Etsy store. However, like I just told you, I took a break for Christmas, so they're not for sale right now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 40, $640. They'll be coming back to the shop soon in the middle of January. All right, next I want to do something in the Kawaii and wait a minute. Quarterly challenge. Wait, okay. So next I want to do something in my Easy Cash Budget Kawaii Icons book. And I also want to do something in the Most Basic Savings book. So let's do something in those next. Okay, let's start with the Kawaii Easy Cash Budget Kawaii Icons book, and this is it. This book is available on Amazon, and it has really cute icons. And all you do is save the dollar amount associated with that icon and color it in. And once you get done coloring all the dots, you will have saved $4,000 by using this book, but very approachable numbers. So something like this could be an easy way to start. I started my book November 17th, and I've gotten done with one challenge in the front, the Very Berry. And I've also started Very Peachy. So let's go ahead and work on Very Peachy a little bit more. I was coloring in with a yellow marker, and I think I want to do $40. 40 is my number today, ain't it? All right, so we're going to put $40, which is here, into this envelope, which is for the Easy Cash Budget Kawaii icons. This book is less than $20, found on Amazon, and very easy to just chip away at, and by the time you get done, you have quite a bit saved. So there's 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 45, 52, 200, 5, 6, 7, $8. $208 that I saved with this book. And I'm going to continue to do this book more on shorts, so you might see me saving even more money with the Easy Cash Budget Kawaii icons. It's linked down below in my Amazon description if you're interested in getting a colorful savings challenge. I think there's 20 pages total, 20 different challenges total, and they're all different. So that's that. Next up, we have the most basic savings challenge book. This book can be found on Amazon as well. There are 60 pages of challenges in here, and it goes from domes to squares to circles, and each shape of pages saves you $5,000 for a total of $15,000 saved when you complete the whole book. I have completed, and it has a tracker in the front where you can actually track your progress. So this is another super easy one with approachable numbers. Okay. So I've been working on the circles, and I completed this page, which saved me $100. I also completed the $405 page here. And now I'm working on this page, the bumblebees holding the position. And we're going to see how much we can do towards the $500 page. Okay, this is the largest page of the circles. So let's see how much we have, and we'll get most of this going there. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, $80. Okay, I think I'm going to put about 3 circles worth, and the rest I'm going to put towards my quarterly challenge. So hold on one second. All right, I have these 3 colors. My alcohol markers, I got them from Temu, but they are linked in my Amazon storefront, a similar pack if you're looking to get some from Amazon. So I'm going to do $20 here. Oh, I forgot to put my page on the back. Oh no, hold on. The pages are thin, so you need to put something to kind of block it from going through, especially if you're using alcohol markers. So I usually put a piece of cardstock. All right, so that's 20. And now we're going to put another 20 here. And finally, let's put another 10 here. Okay, so that's $20, $40, $50 that I need to put towards this challenge. And this challenge is housed inside this A5 binder, and these envelopes I have for it. Let's see. So far, just chugging away. Let me bend that binder. Chugging away, I've saved 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 97, 700, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, $535. No, wait. $735? When I got to 700, I got confused. Like, how did I do that? I don't remember doing that. It just went that fast. I just don't even remember. Anyway, if you guys are interested in getting your hands on the Most Basic Savings Challenge book, you also can find this link down below in my description. And it's also linked in my Amazon storefront. So get your hands on one if you're interested. All right, last but not least, I have $30. And I'm going to put this towards my quarterly challenge. The quarterly challenge is back in this planner book. All of my planner books that I sell on Amazon have challenges built into them. Well, not all of them, but the most recent ones, because I feel like that's an upgrade, right? If you already have challenges built into your planner, then you don't even need to buy another savings challenge. If you need to get started, you have it right here. There's 4 of these challenges, and at the end of the year, the 4 quarterly challenges add up to $1,000. So we're going to be saving $30 today. And for the new planner that I have out already, the one that's linked in the cards, it also has quarterly challenges in it. So you can see it in the flip through video. If we're going to put $30 in, let's do number 17 and number 13. It doesn't feel that much pressure to save a little bit, like $30, you know, but over time, these small amounts add up. And that's kind of what I was saying in the video about not living according to the rules. I started realizing even small amounts add up very quickly. So that's $30 that we're going to put into our quarterly challenge. We're almost done. We have until the end of December to get done with this challenge, and it's supposed to add up to $265. This is the 4th quarters. Okay, so hold on, let me put this away. All right, here in the quarterly challenge. Now, don't be confused by all the things that are in my binder. Again, you got to make your budget your own. You're not behind. You're not messing up if you start over, but you really don't even have to start over. Just keep going. There's 1, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. $194 out of $265. So I'm challenging myself to get done with this by the end of the year. Okay, that'll be the end of the 4th quarter. So we're going to make it happen. And that is it. Let's see. We need to do our giveaway for yesterday's video. You guys showed up and showed out for those budget binders. They're called slime binders or junk binders, charm binders, whatever you want to call them. You guys showed up when I showed them and showed you guys a tutorial on how I was making some for myself and my daughter. I'm not going to be selling those, okay? But I think they're super easy and anybody can do them. I changed my daughter's out to the black envelopes. A lot of you guys seem to like that more. And I thought about putting like a dashboard with her name in the front that's white so it can showcase this, but I'm going to leave the envelopes black because I think the gold against the black will look best. But they dried down so good. Look, I mean, nothing's going anywhere. And I just dried them upside down like this, you know, so they could like, and I put a candle on top so they could stay flat. But baby, nothing's happening with these things. They are stuck on there. Even my little Dongo, look, it's not going anywhere. And here's the back side of this one. So these were so easy to do. And I love them. Yesterday, the comment word of the day was binders. And so I'm going to pick a random comment to see who's going to win the $15 gift card from yesterday. Today, make sure you put the secret word down in the comments of this video and come back tomorrow so you can see if you're possibly going to win a gift card tomorrow. Okay, but let's see who's winning from yesterday's video. All right, so to get started, we're going to go to this video from yesterday titled Decorating a Budget Binder with Charms, Slime Binder DIY Day 7. We're going to click on TubeBuddy, and then we're going to click on Pick a Winner. Now, the comment had to contain the word binder. So we're going to put that, and let's pick a winner. All right, the winner is going to be Heather Guillory, 6590. They're so cute, especially the pink binder. Hey, Heather. Thank you so much, dear. That's mine. So, yeah, she actually won. Let me turn this off. So, Heather, you're going to be winning a $15 gift card. Please reach out to me over on Instagram or on Instagram or via email so I can get your gift card over to you, okay? All right, you guys. So I think that is everything. I never talked about how much the gift card will be for tomorrow. Let's do a $30 gift card. Okay, so tomorrow I'll be filming another video and the gift card will be for $30. So come back tomorrow so you can see if you're the winner of that giveaway. But for today, Heather, please reach out to me and I'll get your $15 gift card over to you right away. So yeah, that's everything. That's how I've been doing my budget. No like guilt, no pressure. However I can get things done, I get things done the way that works for me. And if you're new to budgeting, don't worry. I'm going to do a true beginner video soon that walks through everything step by step. And I want you to be here if that's what you need. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, put this one single emoji right here letting me know that you made it. Don't forget to like this video and hype me up so this video can be suggested to other people that need to see there is no particular way you have to do your budget, and it can be flexible with your life, with your season of life, and that is okay. Share this video with someone if you think they need to be inspired. And yeah, I will be talking to you guys all very, very soon. I love you so much, and I appreciate you for being here all these days of 12 days of fun so far. And I look forward to you being here for the rest. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care.